Hey, what's up everybody? Well, today we got some new UFC Strike news. First off, we have a change to the pack drop date. It was originally scheduled for January 31st, but now they moved that date. And also, we have a date on when the marketplace is going to be launching. It's not very far into the future. They also gave us a sneak peek into what is to come down the road. So let's get into all that news right away. And I'm also going to give you my marketplace buying strategy. So stay tuned. Okay, so before we get into the new news, let's cover the Dapper stimulus package that they dropped. And basically, if you were involved in the stress test or the first pack drop, you are going to receive a $50 Dapper credit for every pack you purchase, plus an airdrop. Now, the Dapper credit has already been delivered. They say that if you did not receive your Dapper credit, once again, $50 per pack, then you can go to this URL and fill out a support ticket and they will deal with that. The airdrop is happening right now as I'm recording this video. It's going to be coming in packs that include one moment. And so even if, let's just say you bought 5 packs, maybe you got only 3 in your wallet, don't worry, they're not all coming at once. So you should have it by the end of the day. Also, if your original packs did not include a champion moment, your airdrop is going to have the potential for getting a champion moment. But if you did have a champion moment in your packs, you will be airdropped a contender moment. So no chance at another champion moment. So guys, that's being done as we speak. Once again, if there's any issues, right here you can type it out or go to Discord and announcements and fill out a support ticket and they will take care of you. Okay, so we have a brand new blog post on the UFC Strike website that talks about what is next. So first they talk about the stimulus package that I just covered, but now they're going to move into the first piece of news. So initially we had planned to have another release of fully loaded packs on January 31st. But as we look to address the community's feedback, specifically around moments being viewable in your Dapper wallet before the pack is open and the assembling of packs, we are pushing this drop to February 7th, where we'll be releasing an additional 30,000 fully loaded packs for sale. Okay guys, so that's the first thing. Update your calendars, take off January 31st, the next pack drop, February 7th, which is a Monday. We don't have a specific time right now. The other thing to know is that the original drop was going to be 100,000 packs. So 100,000 the first one, the second drop was going to be 100,000 too. But now this one we find out it's 30,000. And what's the reason for it? Well, it's the airdrop. They have airdrop moments and those obviously had to come from somewhere. They're not going to print new ones, so they come from what they were originally going to sell in the second drop. And so that means you need to lower your expectations for this next drop. You're not going to be getting 5 packs. At most, you're probably going to be getting 1 pack, and not everybody who wants one will be able to get one. I was just in the NFL all-day pack drop today. They had just under 30,000 packs. There was over 53,000 people in the queue, and that's in closed beta. So the UFC Strike, which is open, probably going to have even more. So on February 7th, expect to possibly get 1 pack, or, you know, possibly not even get one. But there's some other good news coming on February 7th, so hang tight here. We are excited to announce that the UFC Strike Marketplace will also launch on February 7th. This will allow you to purchase individual moments from others in addition to listing your own moments for sale. So if you've been eyeing a particular UFC Strike NFT to add your collection, February 7th will be the day to do it. Okay guys, February 7th, we got the marketplace launch, and this is what I've been waiting for. So I missed out on the very first drop. Not sure if I'm going to be able, I'm going to try to get in on the second drop, but maybe I won't be able to. But the fact is, February 7th, you'll be able to buy as much as you want or even sell your moment. So this is going to be great. And I'll get into my strategy a little bit after I cover the last piece of info, which is the Series 1 preview. So they say with Series 0 wrapping up on the 7th, now just for some context, if you missed my overview of UFC Strike, the Series 0, the first set, is just the first and the second pack drop. That is all for Series 0. Every other pack drop after that is going to be Series 1. They said, "We are excited to share more information on what's to come in Series 1. Here's a small teaser of what's to come. First, regular pack drops. That's what we like to hear. New moments from UFC's past and present." Now that's really exciting too, because there are a lot of classic UFC moments. And although I do think it's really good and healthy to, tie moments to, what has just happened on previous fight nights and UFC pay-per-views, all the recent fighters. The fact is there is a good backlog of, classic fights from the history books, and it would be a shame if we didn't get those in moments. And so I'm really excited to do that. I think that, I know NBA Top Shot has like a throwbacks thing where they have, certain pack drops that are dedicated to old moments. Those are cool. I also think it'd be great to showcase older moments in challenges, make them like, different rewards that you can get. But, it is exciting to know that we're not going to be just limited to new stuff, but we'll take a look in the past as well. More athlete integrations and partnerships. Now, obviously, that's just a teaser. We don't know, but it is good that they're going to be thinking about having strategic partners with UFC fighters. We know that Francis Ngannou is an ambassador for UFC Strike. On the last pay-per-view, he did a bang-up job, mentioning it numerous times. He wore a chain with his moment around his neck to, was it not the press conference? I think it was the face-off. And, posted on social media, nice video. And so Francis has been doing a good job, and excited to hear that they're going to have more athlete partnerships and integrations, to where, who knows, sky's the limit for what they could potentially do. But that's really good that they're going to be engaging them in this platform. And then benefits for UFC moment holders. Now I'll go over that one a little bit more in my marketplace strategy in a second. And then finally they say, again, we are so excited to break new ground in the MMA and NFT space with the community, and looking forward to sharing more details about this journey with you shortly. Okay guys, so that's the news of the day. First off, February 7th is the next pack drop, not January 31st. Only 30,000 packs, so you're probably only going to get one if you get one. But the marketplace is also opening on that day, and that is the big news, and that's what I'd like to focus on right now. Now, there's two different ways that this marketplace can open. First off, if they open the marketplace and they do not say a word about challenges, they don't open up with a challenge, they don't say, hey, we've got a challenge coming later this week or next week. If they just open it, I do think we're going to see a post-marketplace dump, to where people are just wanting to sell their moments. Maybe they didn't get their favorite fighters. They were just dabbling to kind of see what it was like, but they're not really UFC fans. You will see a dump of moments where you're going to be able to scoop up moments for cheap. You, as a UFC fan, if you are, you'll be able to spot when there's undervalued moments. And I would really point you to my other video where I went over the top 10 UFC Strike moments for Series 0 to give you that heads up on the ones that you should be looking for if you see those underpriced. So if they do not say anything about challenges, I do expect a dump, and that will be your opportunity to accumulate for good costs. Now, personally, I know that's probably not the best outcome for the platform as a good start, but, as selfishly, I would love that, because that would give me the opportunity to just go crazy with buying and get a bunch of stuff undervalued. Whereas the other option is that they launch with a challenge. And if they do with a challenge, basically you're going to have a certain amount of moments, who knows how many it may be, maybe like 5 or 6, and those moments, people are going to have to hold them until the timer runs out, and those who complete that will be given a brand new NFT moment that you couldn't get in the pack. And so what that does is that inflates the value of them, because they are giving utility. They are giving a new NFT. And so if they launch with that, you're going to find some of the moments are going to be inflated in cost. Now, if you're going to do the challenge, of course, you may have to buy them if you don't. But if you're not planning to do the challenge, don't touch those moments until after the challenge is over, because those will crash right back once the challenge is over and the moment has been distributed. So that is your warning, and you should keep that. If you're new to NFTs, keep that as a piece of information that's always in your mind. Never buy a challenge moment if you are not going to do the challenge, because you are going to be paying more for that. What you want on the other end is if you are not going to do a challenge and you're holding the moment, that is the perfect time to sell. I don't care, guys, if you want to keep that moment forever. Well, I mean, obviously if it's like something like you can't get back, like a #1 moment or something like that, I'm not talking about that. But if it's just a random serial number, sell the moment. You will get more money for it. Then after the challenge, you can go buy a similar or even a better serial number after that. So guys, that is how you play challenges. That is what I'm going to be doing as well. Now, my main strategy once the marketplace opens is to buy one of each of the 25 contender moments. I do think that the champion moments are going to be pricey. I don't know exactly, they're going to be high 3 digits, maybe even into the 4 digits. And, that's just kind of not where I'm at right now, but I will be chasing those contender series moments. All 25 of them I want to have at the very least one of each. Now you might be wondering, hey, why do you want one if you don't like a particular fighter or if there's a bust fighter? Well, it's for that very reason that I mentioned before. Challenges. They may use those moments in challenges, and I would rather buy them and hold them for when they are used in the challenge than have to buy them after the challenge is announced and have to pay an inflated value. And so this is coming from this point right here. Benefits for UFC moment holders. This is not them saying a challenge, but it is the closest thing we got to it. Challenges are surely one part of it, but it doesn't have to be the other. But the point is that you have to understand that Dapper is going to incentivize you to hold moments. And so if you believe in this platform long term, I would encourage you to adopt this strategy too. Don't just look at your moments as opportunities to solely flip. You got a fair return on your investment, maybe you doubled your money, just sell them and that's it. No, I would encourage you to buy a base, maybe one of each, and then hold those and allow those to produce dividends. And so as you continue to hold, got those diamond hands, over time they will add challenges where you will be able to gain new NFTs from it, or possibly even other benefits for holding. If you want the best example of this, you can Google the 9 Lives Lounge for NBA Top Shot. Those who completed that set, Dapper has rewarded them in many different ways. Sometimes with NFTs, with physical rewards, with early benefits to where they were able to, like for example, get in on the UFC Strike stress test, or how they were able to get into rare pack drops, even if they didn't meet the collector score. And so they found different ways to reward the holders of that set. And so I'm a big fan of set completing, especially if you believe in the platform long term. So the best thing to do, this is the very first series, Series 0. I believe that this series is going to increase in value over time, but I think it's also going to produce utility, give you dividends for holding over time. So guys, my marketplace strategy, the first thing I want to do is I want to collect one of every contender series moment that is there. You got, oodles of money, you might want to chase the champion tier as well. I mean, those are all out of 75. Those are going to, age like a fine wine as well. So I doubt, it's hard to say. Maybe they will have some legendary challenges for that, but I think that those are just going to, the very first set, those are going to accumulate in value nicely. But if you're just an everyday collector, the Contender Series is the best place to start, and that's where I'm going to go. The second thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be looking at who the best moments are. That's kind of like going after my tier list. I gave you the top 10 in that previous video, and I'm going to be looking for price discrepancies. So I'll be looking to buy extras, doubles, triples of those particular moments that I see are not fairly valued. and I will be holding them until they become fairly valued or until a challenge happens. And then I will look to offload the doubles and extras that I have. And so that is a big factor of how I plan to make money on UFC Strike. I want the base of one of each, which I never want to sell. I just want to hold on to it. But I will be looking for underpriced moments, keeping a close eye on the marketplace, and when people list a moment underneath what a fair value is, or especially if people are, not giving proper respect to a fighter who is about to blow up or something like that, I will look to stack extras of those moments and wait for the price to, come to a more fair price for that particular fighter, or wait until they are included in a challenge and then sell the extras during that. And so I think, that was my main strategy for NBA Top Shot is, selling extra moments during challenges. And that was a very profitable strategy. So guys, that's my complete strategy for Series 0. And then as they announce the future series, exactly what's going to be in Series 1, the different sets, and we kind of get some, understanding a rhythm of, what the challenges look like, how many that they have. When we start to figure that stuff out, I'll make sure to give you updated strategies where I adapt from the new information that we receive. But for right now, getting one of each contender series, buying extras of undervalued moments of both fighters and people who are, priced undervalued comparatively to the other serial numbers for that particular fighter, stocking up on those and then unloading on them once the market prices them fairly or when they're used in a challenge to make some extra Dapper credit to buy other moments. Okay guys, I'll see you all on February 7th in the queue and in the marketplace. Till next time, peace out.